Okay, what up, ladies and gents? It's your favorite Asian robot right here, and we are back with some more TFD. So today we will be rolling with more Valby, because yesterday we were actually working on her crit build, and it turned out to be worse than her non-crit build. Her non-crit build actually performed better, surprisingly, in the Bastion of Immortality. So we'll be testing it more thoroughly today, all right, to see how far we can push it. All right, so that's my goal for now. I hope everybody's been having a great Saturday night, or for those of you in Asia like me, then I hope you're having a great Sunday morning, or, well, afternoon. Now, let's get out there. All right, let's get out there. And of course, if any of my friends wish to join me, you know who you are. You're more than welcome in. Hey, Austin, what up? All right, let's go get some farm on. Now, I'm still surprised by how effective it was yesterday. I'm going to see whether or not it was placebo. Hey, Katie, good to see you, good to see you. Like I said, friends are always welcome if necessary. You know, if you guys get stuff to do. But only those who are my friends know who they are anyway. All right, let's go. We're going to test a couple of module changes as we go, but so far, this is pretty darn solid. Did I change RK tuning correctly? Yes, I did. Okay. Splish splash, salt water. Yeah, sure, if you want to, Austin. Just let me know. If it's a maybe, then just chillax until you feel ready or whatever. There's honestly no pressure. All I'm going to be doing is this. I'm literally just going to be doing the same thing over and over. So I am very relaxed. Wee! Wee! Time for Nintendo Wii. Granted, it is by no means the fastest, but it is very lazy farming. And we all love lazy farming. Yeah, the only downside is the short range that annoys me so much. If not for that, it'd be so much easier to use Singing Water sometimes. Okay, off I go. Then again, that's the danger of dealing with some bosses versus others. No! Damn, got shot up straight up. Okay, I can do it faster. Mostly the issue was the death and the Grunka. Okay. Oh crap, I restarted. Ah. Supposed to go to Wall Crasher. Okay, let's go to Wall Crasher. And go poke around. Also, I can set my little goal. There we go. Remember, super chats means I make more content for you guys. So support your boy and his sick content. Hey, Iraz, what up?
Picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby.
Okay. No. Let's go. In the meantime, I'm gonna set up some of my music. So I'm ready. Okay. Lick. Washi, 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 washi. Washi, 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 washi. Okay, donezo. Now back to farming. With some sick tunes. And in between, I'm gonna get some of my art done as well. Going hard today. Okay, now while that cooks, I'm gonna go cook the Bastion of Immortality again. Actually, there is something I need to test. In place of this, they mentioned Dangerous Ambush. Okay, let's test it out. No, she didn't. But somebody just told me about a better way to play the non-crit version, so I'm just testing it out to see how far I can push it. Because, of course, depending on the way the dungeon is structured, you're gonna get different results. But on average, I should be able to get better results. My own build, just modified from what I did before, based on what viewers told me yesterday. If you missed yesterday's stream, you might want to check it out. We got a lot of information there. Now then, let's see if the Viking music suits Valby.
Thinking the fight was already won, but she pulled me into the dark before the dawn. No blade in her hand, no fire in her tone, just eyes that saw every lie I've ever known. She didn't speak at first,
She just let the silence grow.
until I heard my own heart beat like a war drum below. Every wall I built,
Every mask I wore.
started cracking open on that cold stone floor.
She looks through me with the eyes of the Valkyrie. Sees the boy beneath the warrior skin.
She doesn't offer comfort, she offers flame.
And I am burning from within. Eyes of the Valkyrie. Eyes of the Valkyrie.
I told her I was ready, that I'd pay the cost. She smiled like someone who had already
Hey, Luz.
lost. You carry ghosts, she said, but you call them steel. You think your scars make you unbreakable, but they're the parts that feel. I wanted to argue.
You wanted to turn away, but something in the voice made the old me stay. This isn't judgment, this isn't war. This is something
outside anymore. It's rising from the places I've been too afraid to explore.
She doesn't save me, she makes me see
But the only way forward is through what's left of me.
She looks through me with the eyes of the Valkyrie. Sees the boy beneath the warrior skin.
She doesn't offer comfort, she offers flame.
And I am burning from within. Eyes of the Valkyrie. Eyes of the Valkyrie.
No! My singing water got stopped. Mobbing, of course. If you don't see a Colossus, it's not a bossing build. Any build that is used in a map without a Colossus is not a bossing build. Not bad. But I wonder if rap will suit her better. I'll see. Because I know Bunny works better with the faster tracks. Water play is terrible, dude. Nobody ever uses water play. I'm more curious, why would you ask about water play when it is literally her worst module in the history of modules for Valby? Are you a new player, or did you not know about her rework last month? Because nobody ever talks about water play. Okay, how do we do? We actually did better, so this combination's good. Now we're gonna try shifting this out. We're gonna swap over to Power Beyond, and we're gonna change this to Breach Explorer. Okay, restarting. Let's test. So you're one of those returners. Fair enough. If that's the case, then yeah. Nobody ever talks about water play anymore, dude. There's a good reason why. It is gonna suck. Let's see how she does with Baron Blacktongue stuff. I don't mind taking a few extra seconds.
Baron Blacktongue, unreality. There was no part one. That is the problem.
I gotta find my farming music.
Thumbs go dumb when the beat come through. Swipe, swipe, right, bad news, new shoes. Everybody panic, but the beat still moves. Scroll through, boogaloo. Whole room lit like a cheap tattoo. Laugh, cry, by lie.
No problem.
World on fire, but the bass says move. Swipe, swipe, don't look down. Swipe, swipe, whole screen loud. Swipe, swipe, lost and found. Swipe, swipe, dance to the breakdown. I woke up fresh, then I checked one app. Now my brain doing laps in a rat trap. So I can't play chess with a tax map. And a man so fear in a snack wrap. One clip so the moon got rented. One post of the end got extended. One dude cried and the brand got mentioned. One girl blinked and the mob got tension. I ain't even mad. I'm overstimulated, eyes wide open, so pixelated. Little red dot got me obligated. Every bad thought came pre-automated. Who got sleep? Not me. Who got peace? Not me. Who got 8 tabs open? Probably. Who's still dancing? Obviously. Doom 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 scroll through. Boogaloo. Thumbs go dumb when the beat come through. Swipe left, swipe right. Bad news, new shoes. Everybody panic, but the beat still moves. Doom scroll through. Boogaloo. Whole room lit like a cheap tattoo. Laugh, cry, by lie. Choose your view. World on fire, but the beat. My screen said hydrate, then sold me a coffin. Timeline coughing. Comments all boxing. Hot tick jogging. Cold tick flossing. Whole feed sick, but the algorithm's bossing. I saw 3 beefs in the dance and the discover new trends in a man named Journey. One fake guru with a rented gurney said heal your soul while the crypto turned me. Boom boom notification, boom in a room with a loop sensation. Bad little headline, good vibration. Club full of ghosts with a group location. Click clack, big stack, brain on a kickstand. Lip sync, profit with a ring like wristband. Quick scam, big plan sold by a rich man. 10 more steps till you two can get banned. Scroll till the breakfast becomes a confession. Scroll till the blessing becomes an obsession. Scroll till the message forgets its intention and call it connection, connection, connection. Stop. Drink water, ignore the warning. I can rattle the rabble and juggle the jargon and bargain with chaos and bottle the bargain. A carnival oracle selling a sermon to terminal learners with permanent yearning. I can pick it through friction and fiction and footage, then cook up a chorus from digital rubbish. The panic is plastic, the habit is public, but somehow the baseline keeps making me love it. Phone in my palm like a tiny little prison. Glow in my eyes like a bad decision. Everybody lost, but the rhythm got vision. Everybody down, but the bass got permission. No sleep, no clue. Part 2, Boogaloo. Doom doom, scroll to walk, boogaloo. Thumbs go dumb when the feet come through. Swipe left, swipe right. Bad news, new shoes. Everybody panic, but the beat still moves. Doom scroll to walk, boogaloo. Whole room lit like a cheap tattoo. Left, cry by live. Choose your view. World on fire, but the bass says move. Swipe, swipe. Don't look down. Swipe, swipe. Whole screen loud. Swipe, swipe. Lost and found. Swipe, swipe. Dance to the breakdown. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Part 3 is already loading. Don't act surprised. You clicked. You clicked.
Not quite a perfect match for her as well.
Everybody rich online. Funny how the rent still do. Cloud need that cloud. Say it loud, say it proud. Oh, sky fake, but the rain still counts. Cloud need that cloud. Who got numbers? They do. Who got proof? Ain't true. Who got crowns? New crew. Who fell off? You knew. Cloud need that cloud. Big flex, small house, big chain, no weight, big mouth, low route. Cloud need that cloud. Post that pose now. Every king to the lights go out. Seen a broke boy rent him a skyline. Lean on the hood like he bought him a lifeline. 3 quick picks and a rich little tagline. Then he walked 3 blocks to the nightline. I ain't mad if the fake fur coat. He the go-to flown feature. Whole flex got a meter. Everybody up to the invoice land. Everybody boss to the boss they stand. Everybody hard with a soft little hand. Everybody famous in a 5-man band. I let the crowd talk. I let the crowd lie. I let the blue check choke on a soundbite. I got the black tongue. I got the brown eye. Looking at the whole game sideways. Sound right. Who needs shine? They do. Who need hype? They do. Who need smoke? They do. Who got fire? Not you. Say it loud, say it proud. Whole sky fake, but the rain still counts. Cloud need that cloud. Who got numbers? They do. Who got proof? Ain't true. Who got crowns? New crew. Who fell off? You knew. Cloud need that cloud. Big flex, small house, big chain, no weight, big mouth, low route. Cloud need that cloud. Pose that, pose now. Everybody king to the lights go out. Swipe up, signing by the dream. 12-step plan for a 2-cent scheme. Fake jet, fake set, fake team. Real debt, real sweat, real scream. They sell confidence with a coupon. Talk big game with the roof gone. Post 1 meal with the soup warm. The fast all week with the truth torn. I seen gurus teach crime from a bubble desk. Seen stars fall flat from a rented flex. Seen men sell peace with a nervous chest. Then crash when the crowd asks what comes next. Me, I talk royal, but I pay my tax. Tongue tax, blood tax, late night tracks. No fake plane, no fake black. Just one black voice making bass talk back. Flip that, flip that drip. Got interest. Quick little prince with a big entrance. 6 missed payments in a rented sentence. Whole life stage for a 10-second mention. Cloud heavy when the real rain missing. Big loud lesson from a small time fiction. If fame is a mirror with a cracked reflection, I'm laughing at the glass while I count the tension. Pause. Let the chain breathe. Is rented anyway. I can rattle the status and scatter the static, then package the panic and velvet and vanish. A palace of amateurs acting dramatic with plastic bravado and borrowed mechanics. I'm human in rhythm, aristocrat vicious, a black tongue witness to digital riches. If cloud is a crown, me they counterfeit wishes. I'm taxing the kingdom and burning the bridges. Everybody want a throne, nobody want the stone. Everybody want the glow, nobody want the low. Everybody want the cloud, nobody want the drought. Everybody talk loud till the numbers run out. Cloud need that cloud. Say it loud, say it proud. Whole sky fake, but the rain still counts. Cloud need that cloud. Who got numbers? They do. Who got proof? Ain't true. Who got crowns? New crew. Who fell off? You knew. Cloud need that cloud. Big flex, small house, big chain, no weight, big mouth, low route. Cloud need that cloud. Post that, pose now. Everybody king till the lights go out.
That song is the one I released yesterday. But, rap doesn't also suit her very well. Also, this is much slower, so I'm gonna switch back to the other build. We'll go back to the one I was recommended. Then we're gonna keep trying and see how consistent we are with the timings. So going back to... I'm going to need a better version of this one, though. I shall farm it eventually, but... Where is it? Infiltration mechanism. I want that double gold roll. I get the feeling it'll do really well. Okay, going back to dangerous ambush. Okay, we've boosted this as much as we can. Good on that. No. Hey, Mo. You know what? Maybe some K-pop. K-pop always suited Luna, but will it suit Valby? Let's try a little bit of that. But yes, welcome everybody. There we go. I would never play copyrighted music, dude. I play my own music.
신경 숨겨왔던 그림자가 빗속으로 천천히 걸어나와 모든 상처가 이제 빛이 되고 아픔이 날 더 강하게 만들어 멤버들 손을 잡고
Not bad.
팬들의 눈을 마주하며 이제는 숨기지 않고 말할 수 있어 한 번만 더 숨을 쉬어 이 무거운 천을 내려놓고 Let the veil fall 이제 다 벗어던져 내 진짜 목소리로 노래할게 아프던 날들 모두 안아주며 I'm beautiful I'm enough I'm alive 새벽 햇살이 창문을 두드릴 때 거울 내가 처음으로 웃어 가면 없이도 이렇게 아름다울 줄이야 이 몸과 마음이 모두 내 것이야 Let the veil fall I'm done with the hiding watch the silk hit the floor Every scar on my skin now a tattoo of war I'm the queen and the whore of my own damn story No more pretty lies, no more silent cries I'm spitting fire in the mirror tonight Let the real me rise I was running in the dark now I'm swimming in the light Every tear that I cry turn into gasoline for the fight So run up on me now I dare you to try this version Don't break she bites Veils on the ground crowns in my hand Watch me burn the whole night 이제 모든 어둠이 빛이 돼 내 안에 나를 사랑할게 누구도 아닌 나로서 살아갈게 자유롭게 Let the veil fall 이제 다 벗어던져 내 진짜 목소리로
No.
외칠게
Valby gets the surfboard naturally.
꿈이 날 키웠어 I'm beautiful I'm enough I'm finally me 이제 나야 I'm here I'm real I'm free Let the veil fall Let the veil 도망쳐 제발 Run from me 가까이 오지 마내 어둠이 너까지 삼킬까봐 사랑한다고 말하면서도 밀어내 Please just run Before I break you too 너의 따뜻한 손이 닿을 때마다 내 안에 칼날이 더 날카로워져 네가 웃을 때마다 가슴이 찢어져 이 사랑이 결국 너를 죽일까봐
I can't remember. I'll check for you.
이제 두려워 내가 무너지면 너희까지 무너질까
차갑게 대하고 괜찮아라고 말하면서 속으로는 너를 놓아주려는 칼을 갈고 있어. 이게 나를 위한 사랑이라고 스스로를 속이면서 계속해.
It's Chrome Emerald.
Run from me, I'm a walking disaster. Loaded gun with no safety. Every smile I give you is laced with poison. Baby, don't mistake me, I drag everyone down. Turn up in the graves, I'm the queen of the fallout. Built walls made of thorns, so you never get in. But now I'm locked out. I see the worry in your eyes, the way you still reach. But I'm screaming inside, one more, I'm fine. And the dam's gonna break, watch the whole world collide. So I push and I push till you finally leave. Cause if you stay, you'll bleed. Run from me, before the real me makes you cease to breathe.
I think K-pop works for her. Let's go.
하지만 그때는 이미 너무 늦었을까. 제발 지금 도망쳐. Run from me. 이게 마지막 부탁이야. 내 모든 어둠을 너에게 주기 전에 사랑하는 너를 지키려는 네 마음이 날 죽이고 있어. Run from me.
Thanks for putting up my music links.
Just run from me. I love you. Let me go. 도망쳐, 제발. Run from me. 가까이 오지 마. 내 어둠이 너까지 삼킬까봐 사랑한다고 말하면서도 밀어내. Please just run before I break it too. 너의 따뜻한 손이 닿을 때마다 내 안에 칼날이 더 날카로워져. 네가 웃을 때마다 가슴이 찢어져. 이 사랑이 결국 너를 죽일까봐 멤버들 눈빛도 이제 두려워. 내가 무너지면 너희까지 무너질까. 그래서 매일 더 멀어지려 해. 한 번만 더 제발 한 번만. 내 곁을 떠나줘. Run from me. 이게 마지막 부탁이야. 내 모든 어둠을 너에게 주기 전에 사랑하는 너를 지키려는 네 마음이 날 죽이고 있어. Run from me. 밤마다 네 이름을 부르며 울지만 아침이 되면 또 차갑게 대하고 괜찮아라고 말하면서 속으로는 너를 놓아주려는 칼을 갈고 있어. 이게 나를 위한 사랑이라고 스스로를 속이면서 계속해. Yeah, run from me. I'm a walking disaster. Loaded gun with no safety. Every smile I give is laced with poison. Baby, don't mistake me. I drag everyone down. Turn love into graves. I'm the queen of the fall. I build walls made of thorns so you never get in. But now I'm locked out. I see the worry in your eyes. The way you still reach, but I'm screaming inside. One more, I'm fine, and the dam's gonna break. Watch the whole world collide. So I push and I push till you finally leave. Cause if you stay, you'll bleed. Run from me, run from me. Before the real me makes you cease to breathe. 언젠가 네가 이해해줄까. 이 모든 밀어낸 이 사랑이었다는 걸. 하지만 그때는 이미 너무 늦었을까. 제발 지금 도망쳐.
I'll pause that there. Some good K-pop for Valby. Yeah, 444. If I go at my fastest speed possible, this is definitely the best possible Valby build. It's actually not that much worse than Bunny, which is really, really interesting. So, okay. And yeah, this works. Is there anything else that I'm missing? The only possible thing would be to bring down the cooldown even more, which theoretically is possible. If I strip out power increase and go focus on non-attribute, how much would I lose is the crucial key. How much am I losing is what I want to know. Because now, with it, I have a massive multiplier. Without it, well, let's see. If I strip out this one thing, is there anything that can help me? Let me think. Okay, let's try it. I'm pretty sure it'll be a lot worse, but I want to know. Okay, here we go. Now we'll have more tunes later. I'm gonna focus up on this one. Let's see. Clear, clear, clear. Roll. Why do I feel faster this way? Holy shit. Could be that I'm getting higher multipliers on certain things, which I'm okay with. Then again, feel does not necessarily translate to speed. Could very well be placebo. Only way to tell will be to see the result at the end, the actual result. The bossing will be faster because of the cooldown, but start that early, so he starts taking laundry. Damage-wise, I'm not losing out heavily. Hey, Phil. Okay. Final result. 451. So, in actuality, we actually get roughly the same clear time, regardless whether we use power increase or focus on non-attribute. So we may as well use focus on non-attribute because the cooldowns are faster and gives us a bit more survival window, I guess. Okay. Guess that's the result. Intriguing. Well, who am I to question it? Who am I to question? Let's see the consistency.
New subscriber detected.
Welcome, new subscriber. Welcome, new humans among us. Using the cannon against single targets, probably not wise. Splish splash. Let's go. Splish splash, splish splash, splish splash. I don't care about the chat. I just leave it there. I mean, it is like for me, right? There's no requirement for me to have to block chat because if a game chooses to display this kind of chat, leave it unmoderated, that's to their discredit. Yeah, just finishing up the testing from yesterday, which I didn't get to finish. Because Saturday is always my time to play Marvel Rivals with my community, so I didn't do any evening testing. Therefore, I'm finishing the testing now. Ew. Yeah, of course. Like always, the rules are that if I use a build and it works well, I will always post up a video. There has never been a build that I use that I do not post a video on. But that is after thorough testing. Gold, huh? Okay. Good for you. Hey, Weiss, what up? Please do not reference any other content creators on my channel. Okay, there's a strong reason for this. We do not judge the builds of others, nor do we ever look at the builds of others. This prevents drama. We do this across the board with any video game. Alright, so, yeah, we don't discuss that kind of thing on my stream. If you don't mind time to solo. If you mention anybody else, I'm so sorry, but you will have to get banned from my channel. So please take note. Alright, this time my moderator just removed the message, but yeah. Yeah, no, we don't do that here. Keeps us drama free and avoids any other problems. What other creators do is up to them. I do not care, nor is it of relevance to me. And this also prevents anyone from saying, oh, he copied this guy or copied that guy, so please take note. We are very strict on this rule across the board. Even the slightest mention of anyone else is an insta-ban, usually. So please do not do that. And if anyone doesn't agree with that rule, you are welcome to watch other creators instead of me, but this is my policy because this is how I keep my sponsors clean and also keep my channel clean. Yeah, copy whatever you like, it's fine. As long as it's my stuff and on my channel, it's okay. We just don't discuss what others do. Too much drama to bother with that kind of shit. If you want to watch other people, that's completely fine. You do you. Just don't ever bring it up to me. This is the only time she's never been able to bust her way out of that. That's annoying. I feel they need to change that box so that like any kind of damage from a skill, even AoE, should be able to bust out of it rather than needing to actually target. Ew. Mob detonation. Oof. Damn, I hate how that beam tracks to the right. But I also prefer to rotate to the right, so that's annoying. I should instead rotate to the left. Still roughly within 5 minutes. Okay, not bad. Okay, now that one I have to report him for as a partner. Now that one, what he just said there, that is actually a reportable offense. because that's actual hate speech. So we're going to take a minute to do that right after we clear the zone. This is what happens when games don't actually hire moderators. Back in the old days of MMORPGs, there used to be actual GMs that would sit in chat and moderate it. No, it's this. Him circumventing the filter is not a problem. It's this one. This one is disallowed, so. Only that one will actually get him banned. Now, of course, at this point we block. I don't have to act unless it's personally against terms of service. Otherwise, it's literally not my problem, not my jurisdiction. For me as a content creator for any game, not just this one, but in general, my rule of thumb is that if there's no actual chat moderation, then I don't have to moderate either, except within the terms of my own partnership agreement, or if I don't have a partnership agreement, or if or if I'm not getting like compensated for a partnership, right? Then my rule of thumb is that I will only ever act in instances where it does not comply with YouTube terms of service. In which case, circumventing a specific chat filter in a game does not affect YouTube terms of service. But if there's anything that is actually listed as hate speech right there, then yeah, that has to be reported. Otherwise, as the Polish say, not my monkeys, not my circus. Or is it not my circus, not my monkeys, whichever one. Okay, one last one, then we'll hit the wall crasher. Yeah, we cannot inflict laundry. It's probably better to just toss the skills. I still haven't broken my habit of rotating to the right. Unfortunate. Okay, clear. Yeah, this is the fastest so far. For sure. Okay, now we head over. Then we will go through this. Oh, shit. Why did I come back here? My bad. Supposed to go to Wall Crasher. At least I got 2 minutes left. That was unfortunate.
I've picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby.
Alright. Now we wait. Spectration. good. Sending that off. If anyone's wondering what I'm typing for, so much for, it's because, yeah. Okay, here we go. Good night, buddy. Yes, go Glaze, go, carry me. Carry me. Shape of Water's resolution. Hey, I got a new one. Let's go roll it. Oh God, he's back. Okay, I'm just gonna put in a more detailed report this time. They should take care of it. I don't know if I still have my little creator badge, but hopefully they take it a bit more seriously. Because they actually should moderate this. It's not even my problem, nor is it my job, but god damn it. Like, honestly, it just makes your game look bad. Like, they should do something about it. It's silly not to. Okay, now. Let's try and roll this. Okay. Defense minus now. I'll take this. I know they don't care, but still they should. It is only to their benefit if they do bother and they do care. Because at the end of the day, it's kind of their baby. They kind of have to handle it. Them not handling it does not look good for anybody. And also the fact that, as you can see, these guys have multiple accounts is why our player count seems very, very well inflated, sorry. Which is what the fans of this game will tell you. Oh no, it's real players. No, it's really not. Most people are just logging in to collect their stuff. The game already isn't lasting because this weekend, right, has less players than the update day. Usually the weekend will have either just as many players as the update day or more players. The fact that there are less players means that people checked out the update and they checked out immediately, which is pretty bad overall. That's not something you want to happen. And yeah, this game is really in the kind of like halfway there, halfway gone kind of state. You know, it's not like dead, nor is it going to immediately die, but you can kind of tell that it's really not doing very well. Whales are still buying skins, but just a bunch of whales is not enough to keep a game running, especially on the scale that they plan to have this game go. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna go very well, but hey, you know, that's not for me to decide. That's why I mostly switched to playing ARPGs, because I enjoy them. I can make plenty of builds there and they never go out of style. I invested a lot of time in this game, but yep. Why wait till next year? I just play when there's stuff to do for a little while, then off I go, waiting for Diablo 4's next season. I rarely talk about other games when I play a specific game, but in this particular case, I do have to, you know, let people know the reality of the situation. This game will last thanks to the whales burning money on skins, and that's why they keep coming out with skin after skin after skin. Is the only thing that's keeping them selling. I mean, as it is, most people don't pay the creators enough, and they certainly don't pay the creators, so no reason for me to stick around. I just go wherever the money goes. Like, I get paid more by other companies, so, you know, not even really worrying about that. I'm just here to fill in my time. Okay, now, yesterday, I'm actually just going to go through this for a little bit. So yesterday, Time to Solo gave me some recommendations. I actually tested them out. So far, he was actually right on everything. He or she. I don't know their gender, so I shouldn't assume. But although I don't have like a perfect AM and I don't have a perfect roll on this, to be frank, this overall is the fastest non-crit setup that you will actually have. So for non-crit, this would be it. Now I'm actually going to film the video live, because why not? But I'll post up the video today after stream as well. So let's get it done in one take, shall we? Okay, what up, ladies and gents? It's your favorite Asian robot right here. I am filming this live on stream. All right, so yeah, we're gonna do this in one take. Okay, so I'm gonna update the non-crit Valby build because of something that my viewers taught me about. I actually forgot about the RK concretion mod. Is it pronounced concretion or concentration? Let me just double check that. It is concretion. Okay, so I actually completely forgot about that mod, and I forgot that it existed. But it in fact makes non-crit Valby quite viable, and there's also a couple of other changes based on the recommendations from chat. So thank you, Time to Solo, for giving me that information. And I'm actually going to show you how to rejig your non-crit Valby with Singing Water for better results. It actually performs well in Bastion of Immortality. I'm not going to say it's bunny fast, but it's decent enough, especially if you don't have a great ancestor module. You know, you're not one of those whales that's paying to win, then you know you can just work with this. Okay, so let's go through the build step by step. I'm going to remove my camera, all right, and then we will go through everything inside it. I'll teach you how to build it. Okay, so for me here, I'm just using a materialized mixture reactor with skill cooldown, fusion skill power boost. This is the best bang for your buck because you're going non-crit. Okay, for your external component set, I'm going to let you take screenshots of each one. This is the Enlightened Mage auxiliary power. You're going to use the full Enlightened Mage set. Why? Because base skill power boost ratio plus your non-attribute skill power boost ratio is fantastic for Valby. All right, here's the auxiliary power. Please take a screenshot. Here's the sensor. Please take a screenshot, and please note you're going to need the substats as well. Here's the mage memory. Please take a screenshot now. Okay. And last but not least, here is the processor. You can take a screenshot right now if you want to. Okay, so once you have all that, you're pretty much good to go. Now, for even more power, you're going to have the Peacemaker here. The build itself doesn't matter, but you can take a look at all this stuff that I've got in it. All right, it used to be for Haley that I just had something like this. I don't even care about the build at all because you're never going to fire your gun. Okay, the only thing you're going to do is use the unique ability, which is Surging Peace. The unique ability, of course, will give you non-attribute skill power boost per stack, and it stacks up pretty well, so use this. Now, take note that when you switch to your unique weapon, all of this goes away. So you don't have this buff when you're using your Singing Water, but your Singing Water is pretty strong because of, well, what I'm going to explain right now. Okay, when it comes to the modules, here's what you're going to need. All right, the first and most important thing is infiltration mechanism. I do not have a perfect one yet, but I did try it out based again on the viewer recommendation, and it was really, really good. It actually worked very, very well, and it worked better than Power Beyond. So use this if you have it, and if you have a double gold roll, even better. All right, you'll get more bang for your buck. Now, for the modules, for your ancestor module, okay, again, I don't have a perfect one. Ideally, you would want Fusion Skill Power Boost, Fusion Modifier. Why? Because Singing Water has a very, very low modifier for the damage per stack of only 9%. But if you increase the Fusion Modifier, it actually affects the damage per stack significantly. This allows you to increase the damage per stack of laundry to absurd amounts, allowing you to absolutely decimate most opponents in a hilarious manner. So you really wanna go with that. All right. So make sure you've got your focus. Where is it? Fusion amplification. Focus on fusion to supplement that. Again, here, if you've got fusion skill modifier, you're going to be good. So fusion skill power boost, fusion skill modifier, and we don't really use any hit points in this build. So if you want survival, have max hit points. Otherwise, you can have max MP. Those 3 roles would be ideal for your ancestor module. All right. As for the rest of the stuff, you want MP conversion, nimble fingers, because this is your cooldown. Skill expansion is a must-have because that's what gets Valby's skills expanded to as much as possible. Now, keep in mind that although your Plop Plop has like 300% skill expansion, we only make use of the 1 skill expansion because a lot of her other skills and her puddles only expand to 250, so you don't need to go all the way. All right. Make sure you've got your fusion amplification, focus on fusion, non-attribute amplification, focus on non-attribute. Now, focus on non-attribute, I will tell you, you can replace it with power increase. There's actually not much difference in clear time between focus on non-attribute and power increase. The clear time differential is about 4 to 5 seconds. So realistically speaking, you don't need that. All right, so you can go for more cooldowns if you want a more comfortable time. I like it because just in case my singing water gets interrupted, it's only on a 9-second cooldown, so overall it's good. All right, that is basically everything you need to know for Valby. Now I'm going to go through arcade tuning. For arcade tuning, this is what I'm using. All right, you can, the mutant cell I'm using is non-attribute cohesion. All right, there are a couple of other options, but I just find non-attribute cohesion to be the ideal for me. So it just works well. All right. And you want to go down the right-hand side. Make sure you grab skill power. Make sure you grab cooldowns, and you're pretty much good to go. You don't need any of the crit stuff on this. All right. Last but not least, inversion reinforcer. You want to have skill effect range here. All right. Make sure you fully unlocked everything. I use selective cellular stimulation to keep her alive because she doesn't really need MP regeneration. And deploy hardened shell keeps her alive because you don't really have a lot of hit points with this build. And that's basically it. All right, your fellow can be the MP fellow. I find that better. And of course, your vehicle will be the vortex. So let's go into the Bastion of Immortality and we'll try that out. Of course, we've tested it multiple times on stream, but this video is for those that missed streams or did not see them. So let's go. Okay. So, funnily enough here, once you build up your arcade concretion, Valby's non-crit ends up dealing more damage because of the MP scaling and how easy it is to trigger everything. So, all you have to do for most parts of the map is, quite frankly, just spamming your skills, which you can do really easily thanks to the very low cooldowns that you have. So you're literally just doing this. In general, you don't want to be tossing out singing water, except for dealing with like either a bunch of elites or a boss where you can build up laundry, because if you don't build up laundry, it's really not worth your time. Dangerous Ambush works well, specifically with the second skill, Plop Plop, and the Toe. Alright, basically it triggers whenever you are not being targeted by the enemy, but not being targeted, okay, most of the time you are going to be targeted. However, the exception is when you're using Plop Plop. I never liked it before, but you can't use Breach Explorer with the infiltration mechanism, so you don't really have a choice, and the best bang for your buck is definitely going to be Dangerous Ambush, because there will be instances where, technically speaking, the enemy will not be targeting you, even in solo runs. And of course, it gets a lot better in team runs where the enemy is literally not targeting you directly. Alright? You get a lot of use out of it. Okay, let's go. Okay, so basically all you're gonna do is that once again. Just keep hitting your skills and you're pretty much good to go. Your cooldowns are low and you've got plenty of MP, so you literally do not have to worry. Spam freely and you're good. Again, no need to pull out the singing water unless you really, really want to. But it's not very necessary because it doesn't affect things like the Vulgus drone station. It is best used on bosses where you can, like I said, build up laundry. So that's your best bang for your buck. Okay, get those laundry stacks going. Now for safety's sake, it's better to rotate left than to rotate right. Alright, I have a habit of rotating toward the right, but this can get you caught up in some attacks, so just take note of that. Now once your singing water is done, okay, your singing water also builds up plenty of laundry stacks, but basically you want to use it on cooldown. And as the laundry stacks build up, your damage goes right up right there, and you just basically spray the boss to death. Alright, Immortal Grunka is one of the ones that'll take the longest. The rest actually get mashed in about two shots. Even the final boss itself also gets mashed in about 2 shots. And the last phase gets mashed in 1 shot because he keeps all the laundry stacks from the first phase. So yeah, as soon as you build up enough laundry stacks, your singing water does absurd amounts of damage. Okay, on to the boss. And here we go. I usually trigger as soon as we go because that way I start building up the stacks faster. The singing water itself also builds up laundry stacks, so make sure to abuse that. Alright, whoops. As you can see, like once it gets to about 50, the damage gets absurd. Because each of those is being multiplied by all the fusion modifiers you have in your modules. So yeah, you end up doing quite a bit. Now for this phase, technically you can just go straight into singing water. Alright, you do not have to build anything up. But he will still be left with a little bit right there. So sometimes I find it smarter to just hit him first, but otherwise you can just spray the water cannon. He's done. You're done. Like I said, you're going to be nowhere near Bunny's clear time, but it's very lazy, very easy to build, and you are faster than the crit build for Valby. It's about 4 minutes, 47 seconds. The only time the crit build is faster is if you've got an absolute god roll Amorphous that is going to get you through hell and high water, then yeah, okay, fair enough. But if you don't have that, then this actually has a higher damage multiplier, especially against bosses when we're talking about singing water. So thank you very much to the viewers that informed me about this. I appreciate that. All right, hope you guys enjoyed the build, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, if you guys want to see me make more TFT content, then please do consider supporting the channel. Super chats, super thanks are very welcome if you want to see more content. If not, don't worry. I've got other projects on. All right, so if you just want to see me around, then keep me around. Catch you on the next one. Okay, and that's the recording done. One take, good. I'll post up the video later, and we can go. Oh, I'm still streaming. I'm just shooting the video live because I don't want to waste time shooting it again later. But non-crit is better than crit in this particular case, Fizz. I'm not going to edit that. Screw it. If people don't figure out what I mean, then, well, with all due respect, Time to Solo, I'm going to tell you this straight. They can go directly to hell. I'm not paid enough to worry about them. The day that the donations and super chats start flying, I will literally manually edit every single bit of my video. But, I really don't get paid enough to care. This ain't no Diablo 4 video. Well, you can run the flash kick if you don't have a great Amorphous. If you have a great Amorphous and a perfect golden ensemble, you can run electric condense, which I believe would be the strongest if you have a great Amorphous. If you don't, you got a shitty Amorphous, ancestor module like me, then you can roll the flash kick build that I posted yesterday. It's not going to be super broken though. Like, your clear time is nothing fantastic, but Again, if you have a really good ancestor and you have a good golden ensemble, run electric condense. You will gain a lot from it because Bunny will deal a lot more damage. You can still run very good crits with her. So yeah, that's the only thing you have to worry about. Depends on how much you either farm or pay to win. Some people pay the iron price. I respect them for that. Those who do, that's good. Or who do. No. Without the perfect ancestor and without golden ensemble, she's dog shit with condense. You are far slower than with flash kick. If you don't have a great ancestor and you don't have golden ensemble perfected, run my build. Once you have both, you can run electric condense, no problem. What really benefits her is just the fact that electric condense can trigger golden ensemble 3 times. So basically, you're always gonna be maxed out on power level, and that really amps her damage up. Practically like having another free module in there, so she does a lot. I hate those exploders. But yeah, that's why I'm technically just spamming my way through this. Because eventually, I have to get a good one. You're welcome to respectfully disagree. Well, if you're running a nearly perfect ancestor and you've got a perfect trigger module, then there's nothing else to boost. You should be able to get very fast clear times. You should be 3 minutes or under. Well, I think you mentioned you were 3 minutes 47 time to solo, so you should definitely be able to get very fast times. So yeah, enjoy Bunny while she is the character of the month. I just realized Singing Water doesn't pierce. It only hits the first target. That's annoying. Nothing wrong with that. It's a stream. You can do your own things. It's because they realize that it's one of the ways to get people to actually play missions if it reduces the research cooldown. This helps them big time because their biggest problem right now is player retention. Unfortunately, the problem they face now is the fact that their entire player base is based on a small bunch of people selling and the whales paying for the stuff. The whole pay-to-win system, I understand why they did it. It was a great way for people who couldn't afford to purchase Caliber to be able to earn Caliber. They wanted to have a Warframe-like system going on with trade and all that. Fine. But I feel that it was honestly very badly implemented, and instead they ended up creating a pay-to-win system, which isn't great. But, well, that's their coffin. They've got to lie in it. Most games with a trade system literally cannot avoid anything like that. No, her 4 doesn't. Because once you switch from the... Okay, her 4 is a unique weapon, right? So as I mentioned in the video, you will not get the boost from Peacemaker for her 4. Her 4th skill is a unique weapon on its own. It does not get the Peacemaker boost. You'll still get the boost from the Enlightened Mage set, but not the Peacemaker. The Peacemaker boost only applies to all of her other skills instead. So please be aware of that. They should just do, like, if they wanted to do leaderboards fairly time to solo, then it should be done Monster Hunter Wild style, where you have a set loadout. Basically, in Monster Hunter Wilds, when you're doing certain things with leaderboards, you cannot customize your own loadout. You have a set loadout with set items in it. Use them to the best of your abilities, do whatever is necessary. You know? And if you can get the fastest possible clear time, good. A little bit of it can be crit fishing. I mean, I do understand that. But for the most part, it's very fair. So they should do that here, but instead, you know, it's anything goes here. But I feel that they wanted to encourage the pay-to-win system to an extent, because ultimately, it makes the whales spend more. Yeah, exactly. But don't forget, this game is a business. I'm not knowledgeable about stuff at all, dude. I was maybe a year ago, Iptic, but I have to admit that I'm not knowledgeable right now because I only play this game in between, like, my main stuff. So, yeah, I cannot say I'm knowledgeable. Hell, I didn't even know about arcade concretion. So, sometimes my chat tells me stuff and I learn from them. So, I cannot make a false claim that I'm very knowledgeable. I was 1 year ago, but not right now. Hey, Lady Neo. Right now, I'm about average. I have about as much knowledge as the average player, so I can't really count myself as, you know, knowing stuff about this game. I probably know more about Diablo 4 than I know about this. Hell, I probably know more about Path of Exile 2 than I know about this, and I suck at Path of Exile 2. I managed to make one build this season. Terrible, terrible. But next season will be better, because I know more. Like, my goal is that this next season of Diablo, I want to be able to hit up at least 5 different builds instead of just doing the usuals. Oh god, this guy has, like, hold on, I gotta report this guy. How many accounts does he have? Jesus Christ. I hope they realize that partners with contracts are very unlikely to stick around if we have to moderate the world chat ourselves. This is not good. That's why other games have strict moderations, or they have community moderators watching world and global chats. Honestly, it's silly. I understand that there's a language barrier, but come on, this is not right. Hello, Ewong. God, your name is long as hell. What's up, Lux? Yeah, it's not good because basically nobody's gonna stick around for stuff like this. Like, look, if I have to moderate my chat, like, other companies, you know, may view my streams and be like, you know, what's this guy doing? You know, letting stuff like this go by. It's not good and it's not healthy for business. So ultimately, they need to do something about this. It's kind of very silly. Like, somebody already mentioned it. Honestly, they should just have moderators. Why they choose not to is up to them, but it's very disappointing and very stupid. Not properly moderating your chat is the worst thing you can do. But hey, either way, like I said, you know, I don't believe anyone should spend on this game right now because they could pull the plug at any time. Considering what I've seen, yeah. Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, no matter how good the skins are, alright, resist the urge to spend. Because this game, right, if they pull the plug, you lose all your investment. That's why I've completely stopped spending. There's no point. Do not ever make the mistake of thinking that this game could last indefinitely. Alright, could be as soon as 6 months. Could be another 2 years, but I would not waste the investment.
Humanity is very weak.
There's better things out there that you can invest in. Some people are just twisted, but you see, it's the problem of, well, look, as much as I hate saying or parroting what effectively governments and institutions say, we have a situation whereby genuinely mental health is never taken care of. And because mental health is never taken care of, you get all these sorts of people who are crazy, absolutely batshit insane, and they're allowed internet access. They're the ones playing video games. They don't usually have to work because who's going to hire them? You know, what would they be hired for when they are like this? Like I said, for me, their lack of concern, because look, I do jobs for like Diablo, Netmarble. There's a lot of companies that actually pay me. I charge quite a high fee. These guys don't actually pay me. That's why I'm only here for a short while each time. Then I go and play other games. Because why would I stick around when I'm not getting paid? I mean, there's two ways that it goes. Either I earn a lot from fan donations. And look, I'm not asking you guys for money because I know you guys don't have a lot to contribute, or maybe a lot of people don't feel I'm worth it. That's completely fine. I'm not going to force that. All right. But when the subs are not constant, when people aren't gifting subs, when people aren't super chatting, I have to rely on sponsors. I have to rely on the pay of the game itself. This game does not pay me. So if that's the case, then, you know, I just go wherever the money is. That's why you only see me around for short bursts each time, because there's nothing worthwhile for me to stick around for, you know? And the community itself has dwindled each time. Like, we're seeing less and less and less people every single time because there's a lot of stuff that they're not doing. Not only is there not content to keep people around, they don't moderate the world chat, so it's a cesspool. Then there's a strong feeling of pay to win, which irks a lot of people. Because for the whales spend because for them, spending, the act of spending itself feels good. That's why you actually see more whales on games like, and this game is also dying, but games like Where Winds Meet, you actually see a lot of whales there. Because every single outfit, they're going to buy it. And that game has a lot more community and a lot more going for it than TFD does, unfortunately, you know. But that being said, You know, both games are not something that I want to stream long term because I've realized that betting on these types of games is not good for me long term. I should have, you know, honestly, I should have just focused on Diablo or things like that. And there's nothing wrong with selling a God Roll mod. Again, the whole system, like I said, was designed so that people who don't want to spend, you know, actual money, they can sell mods or whatever, because there's always going to be somebody that wants to pay to win. It's fine. You know, I'm not against that system. I still just think it was badly implemented because what they're seeing is the short-term gain from the whales, but what they're not seeing is the long-term losses from the fact that, number one, people hate pay-to-win systems. And the second you have that, there's a population of gamers that is going to be turned off. You can't always think about your revenue centers. You also have to think about who's playing, because this is a free-to-play game. Who's playing the game? You still have to make it fun for the people that are not playing the game. And the problem is that almost every OP build out there requires a near God-rolled ancestor module. So that's why I make builds that don't require that, because I'm not going to put in the effort either, you know. But to an extent, it does have that requirement, and you kind of see that with a lot of the top tier stuff out there. And it makes it difficult because when some gamers, they feel, and this is the comments that I've written, that I've gotten written on my videos where I say, like, do you think TFD is dying? Or when I ask for people to comment on those videos, a lot of time I've actually seen them comment, and the comments that they give me are all that they feel that they can't achieve anything in the game because, you know, they're free to play. They go in, and all of a sudden that to get strong, you need this, like almost everything they see out there is you need this ancestor module. They see all this stuff, but they feel it's not achievable. And once you hit that point where a person feels that what they're seeing is not achievable, they're not going to put in the effort, you know? And sure, same, you know, this argument existed in Warframe as well. People said, just go farm some endgame stuff and you can sell stuff and you'll have the platinum to buy everything you need, you know? But people don't really want to put in that much effort into a video game. You know, they've got some people, they've got 2-3 hours of video gaming time. They look at what's worth their time right now versus what's not. Give you an example, 2 to 3 hours, I could make a lot of progress in Diablo 4. I could go get some mythic gear. It's not going to cost me a cent to get it. I could go get some mythic gear just by running a couple of different high-level stuff. Now, this assumes that my build is built properly, but most builds don't even require the mythics to get to the higher torments. You know, I proved that last season. Well, this season, effectively. So when you've got a lot of games out there and the gaming industry is highly saturated, you've got every single game out there competing for people's time. How is TFD going to compete when it's like, oh, well, you can run this 20 times per week, get an Amorphous, sorry, get an Ancestor module, you happen to get a God Roll one. Hey, you can sell that for a lot of money. But, you know, are people going to put in that effort? Some do. Some do, but over time, you'll just see less and less people. You'll see less and less people actually playing the game. You'll just see less and less people having interest in the game. And that's why you see the Steam player count continuously dwindling. People can argue till the cogs come home about the fact that, oh, a lot of people are on PS5. Oh, most people are on Xbox, you know? So Steam is only a small chunk of the population. Actually, no, Steam is about half the population, number one. And number two is that the Steam player count, the trend on Steam is always the trend across all consoles and platforms. That's why a lot of consoles do not publish their numbers, because those numbers are very telling. If you actually got a chance to see how games performed, Steam is honest about that. That's why I love Steam. But you can also check the Twitch viewership numbers. This game does not have a lot of viewership, and it's in that very low viewership category, unfortunately, compared to, say, something like Marvel Rivals, compared to, say, even Diablo 4 or Path of Exile 2. Now, granted, these have some pretty big streamers in there, you know, but that's the way things go. The moment they said that, I saw the writing on the wall, Fizz. So, Fizz on Twitch just said that the Nexon CEO stating that the game doesn't have staying power was massive for the direction of the game. I agree, because it brought a big problem to light. It brought the big problem to light that this game is going to have its plug pulled. We don't know when. Now, it's not in danger of the next 6 months. It's going to last more than 6 months, in my personal opinion. I personally believe you're going to see this for another year and a half, but it depends on what changes they make. They're constantly pumping out skins, and most of their resources are skin-based because that's the only thing that's selling. But each time you see less and less people playing, so no matter how many people are buying, you've got less whales in the pool each time. Now, the whales don't care if their investment goes away, but you're losing the average player. And I always feel that the most important thing about the game is the average player. If the average player is not having a good time long term, then there's no reason for streamers to stick around. And it becomes a vicious cycle because the average player is usually the one fueling streamers. They're not the ones donating to streamers, but they're the ones watching almost every stream. They're the ones with the most time. And that average player is crucial to the health of the game. When the average player gets sick of the game, your game is sick. And not in a good way. All right? It needs some serious therapy. So I'm hoping that they take all this stuff seriously over the next few months, because that's going to be very telling. But in the meantime, you'll probably see the player count just keep ticking down every day. And while that is sad, it is something that is not my concern. I'll just be here for, you know, wherever I can, whenever I can, doing my thing. Because it's still a great game that gave me a very good time over the years. But, you know, it's a shame that most people that discovered me through this game, other than my regular viewers these days, they didn't stick around. That's fine. You know, they're not interested in the other games I play. They're not interested in me personally as a streamer. It's fine, you know. It's part and parcel of the whole thing. I have to move on, and I have to find my next bit of bread and butter, you know. Thankfully, this game launched me quite well. I've managed to get a good few sponsors because of that. So from time to time, I've been able to actually survive, you know. But long term, yeah, this ain't great. This ain't exactly the greatest situation. And again, I hope that people will wake up, but I can't exactly ask them to wake up and support streamers when, you know, they themselves aren't all that interested in the game. It's a sad situation, and it's a bit of a vicious cycle. Let's see, what exclusives should I buy first? Let's buy the makeup first. I'll buy the frames and the other stuff later. Hokey. Now, excuse me before I carry on bumming around and farming. I need to quickly write this. Oh, no, you can ask questions while I'm talking. It doesn't really matter. I'll answer them anyway. It's my job as a streamer. But I don't actually run any current gun builds. They're all very strong, FYI. I just haven't built them because I haven't finished building the hammer and anvil. I just don't really have the incentive to do it. Because if I'm not wrong, Dark Tide has a new class that some people have been asking me about dropping in 2 days. So in 2 days, I might switch over to Dark Tide. So I don't know if I'm going to build up the hammer and anvil. I really should. But at the same time, I'm kind of in like chill mode right now, as they say. So I haven't fully decided yet, you know. But yeah. Oh no, I have the hammer and anvil fully finished. I mean that I have to put in some effort to actually level it up, put in all the catalysts and that kind of stuff. I don't really need to buy the weapon boxes or anything like that. I've got the weapon done, but I'm just lazy. Because like I said, again, I don't know. I'm like trying to determine what I can do immediately now that it's going to give me some, you know, good bang for my buck before I shift over. And that's basically what's crucial for me. So I'm just bumming around playing. I might, like tomorrow, I might play around with hammer and anvil a bit, you know, try to at least get some shit done there. And then, you know, from there I can move on. You know, I want to try and get as much stuff for you guys done within the time that I have, and then once the new thing comes on, I can safely move on. And then, of course, at the end of the month, we have the new season of Diablo 4, so gotta be ready for that as well. But the other downside is that I might want to do my Apocalypse Warlock. Doing my AI artwork in the background as well. People can make fun of AI art all they like, but this is my side business right now, and I'm starting to sell, so I work on it in between my stuff. Now, speaking of which, let's see, where do I get my infiltration mechanism? Yeah, it's not a bad product. But most people just make slop on that, so I'll just be real with you. 90% of AI music creators make slop. I make the real deal. Most people can't even tell that my music is AI gen, but then again, I use a lot of production techniques, so that's how I roll. There we go. Oh, I could get it out of box E, but no information available. Okay, this is from Bounty Operations. Expose underwater base. Okay. And Wall Crasher, of course. Let's go over to Expose underwater base, and I'm actually just going to get the hammer and anvil out so I can start leveling it. Time to shove another catalyst in it. Okay, off we go. Kyber, you should never need it, but if I recall, do you know how to open up those strong boxes with Enzo or Nell? That should still be the best way, to the best of my knowledge. I'm pretty sure that's still the best way. But I've never had anyone ask about Kyber. That's a pretty big surprise. Kyber has been unnecessary for everybody. You should have like massive amounts of it.
Entrance security disarmed. Descendant, proceed inside. Descendant, destroy the device up ahead. multiple Vulgus approaching from the front. Neutralize them.
Yeah, dismantling trigger modules, things like that. All that works. I think time to solo means dismantling. Because selling refers to selling for caliber. Which, would get him a lot of caliber, yeah. But dismantling, yes. Then just open up the strong boxes. You should have plenty of keys and whatnot. Just take Enzo and go open up the boxes and you're pretty much good to go. That's what most people would do. I've got too much Kyber to ever use. How I wish I could convert that to caliber. Ha!
Your hover bike from here on out. Descendant, massive energy signal detected inside the laboratory. Be careful. Here I go.
Nah, you can go anywhere. All you gotta do is just open up a strong box anywhere. Just grab Enzo and Nell. Doesn't really matter which location. Any location's fine. All you gotta do is crack them open. Actually, I'll go bum around Wall Crasher for a little bit.
Material formation signal in the
Nobody
skies
does
nearby.
missions for that. They usually just... because the missions would give too little, even if you were like dismantling mods. It's just way better to do other stuff. Opening vaults is the fastest. It takes seconds and you'll just get tons. Now then, while we wait... may as well make Valby dance. It is very chill and strong. That's the entire reason I love it. I can be lazy and not care. Now let's see, what kind of music do I want to play for this? What's my vibe today? Yeah, let's go with this.
Get ready to feel sad as fuck.
Yeah, you can boost it with components if you want to, but you don't really have to, genuinely.
Falling in love with a sad girl, why would I do that? Why would I do that? All of her family is bad, girl. She must have got it from her dad, girl. And I don't want that. I don't want that. So many beautiful bad girls everywhere I look. Too many devils in this mad world, and they all say they love me, and I can't love back. I can't love back. She said all the best girls have a past, and I have been loving you like it's the last time. 'Cause you said you don't love me back, and that's sad. So many beautiful bad girls, and they're all in love with me. They think I'm too good for them, and that's so wrong. They're too good for me. I can't even talk to my friends. I can't even love myself. I can't even talk to my friends. I can't even love myself. I can't even talk to my friends. I can't even love myself. I can't even talk to my friends. I can't even love myself. All the best girls have a past, and I have been loving you like it's the last time. 'Cause you said you don't love me back, and that's sad. All the best girls have a past, and I have been loving you like it's the last time. 'Cause you said you don't love me back, and that's sad. Falling in love with a sad girl, why would I do that? Why would I do that? All of her family is bad, girl. She must have got it from her dad, girl. And I don't want that. I don't want that. So many beautiful bad girls everywhere I look. Too many devils in this mad world, and they all say they love me, and I can't love back. I can't love back. Bang, bang,
Okay, 2 minutes to Wall Crasher.
bang, 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 bang. Bullet hit the net, do the dance. And that skin tight, we romance. If we two-step, we gon' prance. What a wicked one-night stands. Go berserk when I hit the skirt. Throw it back, we can switch the word. They ask how you know it's lit. Just wait until I flip the dirt, flip the dirt. I could make a garden out of nothing, 10 toes. I'm still standing even when I take a jump and left, right, slide. Told you it get crazy, you ain't know it's going wild. And now you want it daily, she was yours, she was mine. Poppy to a mommy, only thing I said was hi. I swear it gets scary, don't know why they wanna try. Mean up to me, I'll make it real when I sleep. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang. Whole city going off, took a sip and it was bang. 'Cause they don't know what they saw, made them think they was apart. They ain't seen nothing at all. I might do it with my eyes closed. Watch how you approach me. Told her bring a friend, 'cause she told me she was lonely. Pulling up the scene and they asking is you rolling. Sorry, I'm a OG. I'm sorry, I'm a OG. Why they acting shocked? 'Cause they wasn't there before. Why they think it's hot? 'Cause they wasn't there before. Watch how they gon' move it when they play this in the club. Tell me where your man is, I heard he.
All right. Just in time. Just in time for Wall Crasher. Let's go. But yeah, on the topic of sexualizing the females, of course they do. That's the only thing that's gonna sell, dude. They don't care about the men because the men don't sell. That's why the men don't get any nice skins. All the ladies have skins because that's literally the only thing that they can push. Excuse me. Still recovering slowly, but yeah. It is the path they chose. Yes, go Glaze. Destroy everything so I don't have to. Go Glaze, go! Yay! Thank you for the carry. I like that we no longer need to pick up stuff though. Feels really good. Okay, let's get out of here. Whee! Mastery ranking up quickly, just build any weapon that you haven't mastered, get it to level 40 and you're good. Same thing with any Descendant, just get it to level 40 and you're good. Thank you for the lovely super chat, Naste Gamer. Let me know if there's anything I can play for you. If it's a genre that I own, I'll happily play the tracks while I bum around. We're going back to the exposed underwater base. But I appreciate the super chat. Sisity. Programming the art. But yeah, the bunny kicks are funny. They are quite funny. I enjoy them. But No-Crit Valby is the ultimate in lazy farming. It's just relaxed. Actually, you know what? I think I need some funk. I haven't played some funk in a while. I'm in the mood for that shit. It might go well with Valby. Caçadona pisca.
Multiple Vulcans approaching from neutralize them.
Asfalto sagrado, wheel in my hand. Night on a mood, I don't need luck, I plan. Fumaça no ouvido, coração blendado. City on fire, mas eu fico gelado. Street cold quiet, engine talk loud. Two headlights lacing through a blacked out crowd. No brakes, no panic, just angle and pace. 808 limpa batendo, no peito, no face. I don't chase hype, I carve my lane. If the rain gets heavy, I still maintain. Predator timing, surgical glide. One wrong move,
Not really.
I'm gone from side.
She was hot for a little while, but not to my knowledge.
Asfalto sagrado, posting the frame. Night on a shift, every corner knows my name. Vero na mente, foco fechado. Baseline hit, and the whole block fica travada. Red lights blink, but the map turns blue. I read the silence like a veteran do. No wasted words, off his own, we torque. Cowbell, porte igual, lamina no corte. Midnight discipline, savage control. Half smoke, half soul, full throttle, roll. When dawn pulls up, I'm already paid. Another Asfalto sagrado.
Oops, sorry. That's the smooth version of the same song, but
Detecting multiple
I prefer the
mobile
hot
signals.
version.
Casado na pista. Sem perdão.
Oh. I gotta organize the playlist for my phone.
Black lace. Sem pressa. Black lace that makes skin. Come a little closer, pull me in. So that it drift your corazón and spin. Baseline touch and we begin. Black lace, no daylight. Sunset and sea lights. Devagar, then hold me tight. One more drop all night.
Massive energy signal detected inside the laboratory. Be careful.
Rain on glass, red sign blurred. 808 clean, make the whole lane perk. No big talk, just
Yep.
grid emotion. Count my bill cuts like slow devotion.
Mais perto, sem medo.
If done well, Fizz, most people can't tell the difference in music.
Initiating underwater research operation. Multiple signals.
Toda noite.
Proceed with caution.
See you later, Iptic. Same song, but slower.
Security disarmed. Descendant, lead inside.
Drop all night.
So they drift, no sleep, no switch,
Destroy the device at
fight, don't quit.
multiple motors.
Rain on glass, red sign blur. 808 clean, make the whole lane purr. No big talk, just break the motion. Cowbell, cause I slow devotion.
Mais perto, sem medo. Respira, te quero. Black lace, midnight skin. Come a little closer, pull me in. Saudade drift, coração and spin. Baseline touch and we begin. Black lace, no daylight. Só você and city lights. Devagar, and hold me tight. One more drop all night. Black lace. Céu da noite. Luzes wild. Lose bending the night. Slow hands, neon lights. Dime
biting in it, banging in no rules, fools. Biting in it, banging in no rules, fools.
Inside the laboratory. Be careful.
No rules written in ice. Slow hands, neon lights. In my story, hold me tight. Baseline, kiss me all night. No rules written. Bad angel, twist this way. See it, don't think twice. When the drop hits paradise, spinning on ice.
Okay, I'll pause that there so I can work on my hammer and anvil. Give me a second, guys. Okay.
Welcome. You're here for modules, right?
Thanks for following, my guy.
Fizz_L is now following.
Initiating the underwater base search operation, Descendant.
1 second. Gotta send this off first. Alright, let's go. Let's see, what should I play this time? I think I'm in the mood for... Yeah, let's go with this.
Multiple Vulgus approaching from the front.
Turn it up.
Time for a little new metal.
We black out every night. We on the dark, we on the fight, screaming loud to the morning light. We never die, we never die. Pour it up, burn it down. Lost boys running this town. We black out every night. We on the dark, we on the fight. City lights blur, heart on blast, middle finger to the past. Devil on my shoulder, laughing, pouring gasoline on the gas. Every scar is a story, every mistake is a lesson. But tonight we forget, we just flexing. We flexing pills, thrills, cheap thrills. Girls with the red lips, face so loud and shaking the guilt right off my fingertips. They say we're going nowhere fast. Won't watch me floor it. Crew beside me, mask on, we immortal. Black out every night. We on the dark, we on the fight, screaming loud to the morning light. We never die, we never die. Pour it up, burn it down. Lost boys running this town. We black out every night. We on the dark, we on the fight. Woke up on the floor again, head spinning like a hurricane. Empty bottles, broken dreams, still smiling through the pain. They want us quiet, want us pain, want us playing the game. But we flip the script like the fuse, set the whole world aflame. No tomorrow, only right now. Middle finger to the clock. Every second that we steal is another chain that we unlock. Ride or die with the squad, no surrender, no retreat. This is our war, our song, our streets. When the lights go out, when the world burns down, we still screaming loud. This is our blackout. We black out every night. We on the dark, we on the fight, screaming loud to the morning light. We never die, we never die. Pour it up, burn it down. Lost boys running this town. We black out every night. We on the dark, we on the fight.
Multiple Vulgus signals.
That was good. I really should build up a bit more on this particular boss.
You need to use your hover bike from here on out. Descendant, massive energy signal detected inside the laboratory. Be careful. Operation complete.
The 50
Great
stacks
job.
are so ridiculous.
Initiating the underwater base search operation, Descendant. Multiple Vulgus signals detected in the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
How much time do I have left? Good enough. Got about 40 minutes. Let's make good use of it.
disarmed. Descendant, proceed inside. Descendant, destroy the device up ahead. Multiple Vulgus approaching from the front. Neutralize them.
You know, I sometimes actually wonder
We're detecting
what goes through the
multiple
minds
signals.
of people who talk in world chat. It's almost like a social experiment there, you know? You see that shit and you just think to yourself, do people really wake up and be like this? Like, this is how they wake up, you know? Goddamn. But, to be fair, I have to admit it was this way even in the days of World of Warcraft, so I guess I can't really be complaining too much, but it still does make me wonder.
You need to use your hover bike from here on out. Descendant, massive energy signal detected inside the laboratory. Be careful.
I don't think so. I think genuinely some of them really are like that. Because, like I said, it's been this way since World of Warcraft, so it's not like it's anything new. I'm still just impressed
Operation complete.
by some of the
Great
human
job,
beings you see in World Chat. Not just in this game, I guess, but in any game. You know, it just makes you think to yourself, holy cow, people like this exist. What am I doing with my life that I am among these individuals?
Initiating the underwater
And that's
base
the
search
scary part.
operation, Descendant.
You could be standing next to one and you wouldn't even know it.
Multiple Vulgus approaching from the front. Neutralize them.
Could be the person right next to you. Could be your neighbor. Could be that dog from across the street. Do you know a world chatter in your life? But either way, I mean, Baron's chat in World of Warcraft was way worse. Those were truly wild times. In the days of the early internet.
Security disarmed. Descendant, proceed inside. Descendant, destroy the device up ahead. Multiple Vulgus approaching from the front. Neutralize them.
Yum, yum, yum.
We're detecting multiple Vulgus signals. You need to use your hover bike from here on out. Descendant.
Have fun, Lady Neo.
Massive energy signal detected inside the
It's
laboratory.
great for Kamen Rider fans, since you can deliver a rider kick to people's faces.
Operation complete. Great job, Descendant.
Okay. Where are we at? Good, timing's good. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull some stuff. Give me a second. Now I need to grab this and push it. Tell you the things I do for art. All for the sake of art. But this is what we must do to be better. Zippity zap zoom. There's still rewards? Oh yeah, the nerve tokens. Okay, let's go do expose underwater base even more. Let's go see. Did I get any new ones? Actually, I should go clean up the trigger modules. The only one thing that I feel like I must do
If
is
all
Wall
modules are the
Crasher.
same, I'd
If
be
only I
out
had
of
more
job.
time, like I could just do Wall Crasher continuously, like every single time. I would do it. I would do it without doubt or question. I see. New air fryer, huh? Air fryer's great. Enjoy, enjoy. I kind of got my mom a new air fryer, but she like refuses to use it. She's still using the old one. But folks sometimes do be like that. This one's close. I mean, this would be the ideal. I don't care about the rest. Yeah, this one's pretty good. Right. Who the hell is still using this old ass Power Beyond when we have an improved one? Okay, that's done. Who the hell using this old ass? Technically better. I understand that, but air fryers are awesome. Honestly, they are a great cooking tool that will save you so much time. Okay, off we go.
Initiating the underwater base search operation, Descendant. Multiple Vulgus approaching from the front. Neutralize them.
See you later, Fizz. I'm just gonna stay to Wall Crasher And then I too shall head out.
Entrance security disarmed. Descendant, proceed inside. Descendant, destroy the device up ahead.
Convection oven's a bit beyond me.
Neutralize them.
But sounds awesome. I'm sure you could cook up some great stuff with that, Lady Neo. Sorry, I haven't cleaned up the inventory in a while. These are all the wrong element, because I'm only searching for one thing. I'll leave the fusion ones be. These are the correct ones. Okay, I'll leave these ones be first. Sort them out tomorrow.
We're detecting multiple Vulgus signals.
I see. Okay. Fair enough. Sounds householdy. Unfortunately, in my case, my friend, all I know how to do is operate the air fryer, and that's about it. I am not very domestic. Unfortunately, that is why I require constant care. I'm like a high-maintenance plant. I'll die if you don't care for me.
You need to use your hover bike from here on out. Descendant, massive energy signal detected inside the laboratory. Be careful.
I literally forgot to use singing water the entire time. Lol. Non-crit is actually quite strong. I just didn't recognize some of the mods that I had to use before. So honestly, ever since the rework, it's actually been quite strong. But now that I understand which mods to use with her, she is very, very strong as a farmer. They changed Valby last month though, so it's not a recent change. But that being said, non-crit is, in my personal opinion, unless you've got a super strong ancestor module, it's the better way to go. It's a lot easier to build up. And with a strong ancestor module, you can do even better with it.
Initiating the underwater base search operation, Descendant. Multiple Volga signals detected in the operation zone. Proceed with caution. Entrance security disarmed. Descendant, proceed inside. Descendant, destroy the device up ahead.
Well, if you wanted, the build will drop later. I already filmed the video for it, so it's very relaxed and very lazy. You don't have to put in any effort.
Multiple Volga signals detected in the operation zone. Proceed with caution. We're detecting multiple Volga signals. You need to use your hover bike from here on out.
No worries. That's what we do.
Descendant, massive energy signal detected inside the laboratory. Be careful.
I don't think the crit will do well in Onslaught either, to be perfectly frank. For like most characters in Onslaught,
Operation complete.
like
Great job, Descendant.
pure skill based does so much worse than the so-called gun builds, or at least that's what I've seen. So either way, I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Initiating the underwater base search operation, Descendant.
Second. Yep.
Multiple
Harris.
focus approaching from the front.
I didn't do
Neutralize
too well with Harris, but then again, I didn't have a great ancestor module for her. I didn't find Harris good at all. Daya, I can 100% agree. Daya and Viesa were basically my strongest, but Harris, not quite sure on that one. Like, my Harris did okay up to stage 2, but she flubbed a lot on stage 3. Fair enough. Glay can slay stage 3 easily. Check my build. She won't get the best damage numbers, but if you're running my build, you should have no problem with stage 3. You'll be able to contribute without issue.
Descendant, destroy the device up ahead.
Worst case, you can technically still carry, although it's not that great. So if you're not using my build, that might be your first problem, because that one we proved it day 1 when Onslaught dropped. It was not an issue. Of course, you also have to pick the right perks as you go along, but yeah, Glay should not be an issue for Onslaught. Very easy to use.
Multiple Volga signals detected in the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
What do you get?
We're detecting multiple Volga signals.
Fair enough. You should be fine then. You should not have any trouble with stage 3. But then again, I do my clears mostly with experienced players, my friends. I rarely, if ever, play with randos. I probably should at some point. But most randos are going to be terrible, just so you know.
You need to use your hover bike from here on out.
Randos are
Massive energy signal
horrendous.
detected inside the laboratory.
I can't stand them in competitive PvP games, and I can't stand them here. But unfortunately, you'll always have to deal with randos if you're playing an online game.
Operation complete.
I'll never truly understand it, but something about becoming a random just encourages terrible behavior. Hey, new infiltration mechanism. Hopefully it's a good one. I feel that no matter which game you play, when you are a rando, you just somehow become evil
Initiating the underwater base search operation, Descendant. Multiple Volga signals detected in the operation zone.
Oh, I should have put a
Proceed
catalyst
with
in.
caution.
Whoops. Forgot. Ah, well. Doesn't matter. I can finish this off tomorrow. Polish it off. Well, if that's what you enjoy.
Entrance security disarmed. Descendant, proceed
I could
inside.
never stand doing that. I personally, as a hardcore gamer, I don't believe in carrying. They pay the iron price, so they don't get it all. But then again, I'm the same kind of person that loves difficult challenges. Yeah, fair enough. I'd say you're a rare breed.
Destroy the device up ahead. Multiple Volga signals detected in the operation zone. Proceed with caution. We're detecting multiple Volga signals.
If I'm honest, I'd probably still say infiltration mechanism. It works really well with Valby and ups her damage across the board. You can also use power beyond, but infiltration mechanism should yield you better results. It works better for non-crit Valby, and I'm pretty sure for crit Valby it'll be the same. He meant trigger module, not the Transcendent module. Unless he means Transcendent module. But in which case, there's only one, which is Spiral Tidal Wave, so I assume that
You need to
T-mod
use your
means trigger
hoverblade
module.
from here on out.
That's why I hate acronyms. I hate it when people shorten stuff. They should just type the full thing, because do you mean trigger? Do you mean Transcendent? But I usually assume it means trigger, because Transcendent, they already know it. Supply moisture is only for guns, dude.
Massive energy
Supply
signals
moisture won't give you any
inside
crit
the
for
laboratory.
skills.
Be careful.
That is solely for gun build, which either way is technically stronger.
Operation complete. Great job, Descendant.
It technically does, but it's for gun build. If you're talking pure skill-based crits, then you need Spiral Tidal Wave, dude. If you read Supply Moisture, it only affects your firearm criticals. It does not affect your skill criticals. FYI. This was changed last month. Okay, let's go bum around Wall Crasher, and then I can exit peacefully.
picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby.
Whee! You can do it to like make caliber, but that depends on whether or not you can farm really good ancestor module rolls, which requires quite a bit of time. It's up to you really if you want to do it or not. Here we go. The desperation for trigger modules. Whee! Oh hey, there's solid glaze here. I can just relax. Yeah, go glaze, do it. Finish it. Yes. The laziness, ladies and gents, the laziness. This is the way of champions. Alright, that's it for me, ladies and gents. Thank you very much. I'll post up the Valby build for you guys a little later. Alright, thank you very much for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure. As you know, it is Sunday, so of course there will be no evening stream, but you can catch me back on Monday. So I'll see you guys then. Don't do anything weird while I'm gone. See you later, fam. Catch ya.